WNYC Studios is supported by Wise. Wise, the smart way to manage the currencies you need around the world. With the Wise account, you can send, spend, and receive in up to 40 currencies with only a few simple taps. Be smart. Get Wise. Download the Wise app today. Terms and conditions apply.
Brian Lehrer on WNYC. We're going to end the show today for our last 10 minutes or so with a call-in for Flag Day week. The simple question is, what flag are you flying? And I mean it literally. What flag are you flying? 212-433-WNYC, 212-433-9692. This is going to be mostly for people with houses, front porches from which you hang flags. Some people hang flags at their apartment building windows, but for those of you in the city, if you go out to suburbia and exurbia and beyond, you're seeing a lot of flags these days. And they're all kinds of flags, American flags, pride flags, all kinds of flags. So people who fly flags, this is a Flag Day week call in for you. Just call up and saying what flag you're flying. 212-433-WNYC, 212-433-9692. Some of you, put flags on your car antennas. Maybe that, you can participate that way if that sounds like you. But this is a call-in for literally what flag are you flying? Or maybe you put it on your backpack if you're just tooling around the city on foot. 212-433-9692. Call and share what flag or flags you've got up today, wherever you are. 212-433-WNYC, 433-9692. I gather South Jersey is a hotbed of flag flying. Anybody in that area want to call in? And, one of the reasons that we're doing this, besides it being Flag Day, is that there is the news hook this year of the U.S. Parks Department taking down the rainbow flag at the Stonewall Monument. That was back in February. And, of course, that sparked outrage, and soon some local politicians and activists staged a flag raising in protest. And the flag does remain flying there now, in case you don't know how that Stonewall versus the Trump administration saga ended. Did that heighten your resolve to display the pride flag in particular this month, wherever you are? 212-433-WNYC. And I don't have to go into it, what President Trump is doing this Sunday, which is June 14th, Flag Day, which happens to be his 80th birthday. And he's, making it kind of a joint celebration without saying they're celebrating the authoritarian leader by making Flag Day such a big thing this year for the 250th anniversary of the country, and it just happens to be on his 80th birthday. Maybe you're parsing patriotism this year with whatever flag you're choosing to fly. Maybe it's a World Cup flag. Anybody like that? Teams from 48 countries participating, and of course in this area where immigrants are from all those countries and others, are you flying a flag for the World Cup? So tell us about your flags. What flag are you flying? Literally, what flag are you flying? 212-433-WNYC, 212-433-9692. Call or text. We'll see what you got right after this. Brian Lehrer on WNYC. Okay, the last 5 minutes of the show to shout out what flags you are flying, starting with Kate in Westchester. Hi, Kate. You're on WNYC.
Hi. How are you, Brian?
Great. What's your flag?
I'm flying a big peace flag off my front porch in northern Westchester.
A peace flag, the peace sign?
Yep. Just an old-fashioned 1960s peace sign on a white flag.
How recently did you put it up?
I put it up when we started this business with Iran. I put it up within the week.
Kate, thank you for starting us off. Ryan in Brooklyn, you're on WNYC. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, good day.
So what flag are you flying,
Yeah.
Ryan?
Yes, I fly the Guyana flag. In my locker room at work, I work with the Department of Sanitation, and I also fly that flag on like Labor Day, just a reminder of where I came from and where I'm at now, from the struggles back in Guyana to as an immigrant in the U.S. to make a better life, to try to live that American dream.
Ryan, thank you very much, and good luck to you in attaining or maintaining that dream. Jess in Hopatcong, you're on WNYC. Hi, Jess.
Hi, Brian. So we don't have a flag at the moment, but I think I'm going to steal my neighbor's idea. My neighbor has a giant flag of the planet Earth.
Nice. And
Yes.
is it supposed to make an environmental statement, or what do you think that flag represents?
Well, the other neighbors had a political flag, and this is sort of like a, hey, let's all get along. And they are environmentalists, and so are we.
And the Earth is everybody. So let's go all get along. Jess, thank you very much. How about Darren in Westfield? You're on WNYC. Hi, Darren.
Hi, Brian. Thanks so much for taking my call. We're flying the Straw Hat Pirate Jolly Roger from the One Piece anime. It's a government protest flag. It started in Nepal and Indonesia.
Huh. Fascinating. Thank you very much. What does it look like, real quick?
It's basically a pirate flag. So it's got a cartoon-looking skull and crossbones, and then he's got a straw hat with a red bandana. It's from a very popular anime show.
Yep. Darren, thank you. Some texts. We fly an American flag and a trans pride flag and have for years. An American flag and a trans pride flag, writes that one listener. Another listener writes World Cup and Tanzania flag. Another one, my wife was born in Turkey. I was born in Oregon. For the World Cup, we purchased a U.S. flag bandana and a Turkish flag ribbon for our dog to wear. Nice. Okay, let's see. Joe in the Bronx, you're on WNYC. Hi, Joe. Shout out your flag.
Hey, Brian, great show. Brian, I fly the American flag, the U.S. Army flag, and I also, to your dismay, have a Trump flag up. And I used to have a New York Mets flag, but I took that down for obvious reasons.
Joe, thank you very much. Giving up on the Mets, at least for 2026, and I have. It's not to my dismay that anybody flies a flag that indicates their own politics. Mary Beth in Hoboken, you're on WNYC. Hi, Mary Beth.
Hi, Brian. Yeah, we're flying an Armenian flag.
Why Armenian flag?
That's Garmir Gabut Manta Queen. That means red, blue, and orange. Because nobody ever knows what it is.
Very nice. Glad you shouted out your Armenian flag. And you know what? I think the Armenian flag is going to be the last one we have time for. So listeners, happy Flag Day. Happy Pride, if that's the occasion for you flying a flag at this moment. One listener making a 1960s reference just writes, I'm flying my freak flag high. Some of you know what that means. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for Allison.